Hey, what's up everybody, it's your boy Nitrix here, and today I'm going to talk to you guys about Apex Legends Season 6 since it's only a day away, and no, I'm not trying to quote Annie. But anyways, let's begin. So, I'm a little bit excited since Season 6 is going to come out tomorrow, and on top of that, we're getting Rampart, we're getting a weapon known as the Volt from Titanfall 2, and we're also getting some updates with the Battlepass, as well as some more weapon details and changes here and there. So before I get into all those details, I would like you guys to please like, comment, subscribe, help this channel fly like a bird and go past some other people, you know, say hi and hello to everyone. Now with that being said, let's begin. Let's talk about Ramea, aka Rampart. Rampart is no ordinary legend. She is a defense type. She's not a offensive or a supportive or a scout type legend. She's a legend that focuses on basically defending her team in the perimeter. Thus, she's a good type of teammate to have with other defensive teammates, you know, because the trailer emphasizes that. But anyways, what can she do? So first off, let's talk about her passive. Her passive, which I've forgotten the name to already, but basically, it was a mod showing for the Spitfire not too long ago, where you are not only able to reload faster with an LMG, but you also have a bit of a higher capacity with an LMG. So basically, she herself is a little bit overpowered for her, you know, her passive. That's a very good passive. I mean, think about it. Most legends don't have that great of a passive, and passives are usually supposed to be like these kind of garbage abilities. And out of all things that could have been the passive, you know, we could have had something that's not really meant for her as a legend. But with that being said, I'm kind of grateful that we got some good things for her. So, you know, more power to her. Her tactical, which is where it really kicks off for me, the amped wall cover, or just for short, amped covers, where she is able to deploy 3 of these babies and be able to defend her teammates, as well as let them use it to thus amplify their shots. And outside of that, if anyone doesn't understand what I'm basically saying, you do more damage shooting through the cover as they can't shoot you, which is crazy as a defense character. Her last ability, which I'm just gonna call it Sheila, because she calls it Sheila, just to respect her wishes. Anyways, this giant LMG, which I'm pretty sure she can deploy multiple of these for her teammates to use, shoots 150 rounds of amplified shots without needing the shield. Which, in other words, if you put it in front of the shield, it does even more damage than what it did from the start. Like, seriously. Like, that's crazy, right? That's like ludicrous. You putting that in front of a shield and doing even more damage. But then again, it only has 150 shots. As well, the amplified shots may be good and all, but somebody can probably hide behind cover and take shields or, you know, run away. She's only good for defending a position. So in other words, she's like an outdoors type of legend. Similar to Gibraltar in terms of being a legend who's meant to protect the outside and attack from the outside. Which I kind of say is a good thing, you know. Now, with those things out of the way, I think it's about time we move on to the Battle Pass. So first of all, right off the bat, just know that I'm not going to do or be able to do most of the Battle Pass. I'm only going to do a small majority to give you a small handful of insight of what we're going to have in store for the Battle Pass itself. Because, you know, why spoil every single little nitbit just so that way when we first see it, it's like, oh, we already know about this because someone told us this. Now, the only things I can tell you for sure are things that I pretty much sat down and watched over and over again, just to be able to kind of get an insight of what we're gonna get. So despite what I've just said, let's take a look at the tier 100 and 110 skins, which is going to be the G7 Scout. Which basically, it honestly looks so good. Like, I was kind of like a little bit bummed when it was a G7. I'm not gonna lie, I was a little bit bummed, but this weapon does look pretty damn good. It's really funny how in the middle of editing that they've just released the video, like explaining the Battle Pass. Like, I'm not even joking. Like, right in the middle of me like making this video, they literally released a video of the Battle Pass being explained to those of what they're getting. So in case if you haven't seen the video yet, here's what it looks like basically.
Don't kill yourself over this. I'm already doing that. I'm just so bloody happy.
Show the Outlands what you're made of in our all-new Battle Pass. Jam-packed with all the usual goodies.
You snooze, you lose.
Season 6 cranks it to full throttle with Pathfinder and the Roll Cage Sentinel.
You tried, and that's all that matters.
Or if you've got a score to settle, unleash the Road Warrior and go supersonic on your enemies. This season also brings a new way for Legends to leave their mark in the arena. Introducing our all-new Holo Sprays. These deployable markers are the ultimate way to show who's king of the ring.
Sorry, did I confuse you?
And as always, Legends can trick out their experience with new music packs, loading screens, banners, gun charms, and a new batch of tricked out skydive emotes.
Victory is delicious.
So gear up and bring the swag.
Another fourth.
Only with the Season 6 Battle Pass.
You fought with honor. May you ride with the gods.
Well, they kind of beat me to the punch. Oh well, it's not bad. I'm still gonna upload this video anyways, just because, you know, why not? Anyways, with that being said, I have basically paid attention to the skins that Apex Legends is gonna basically debut as their, you know, Battle Pass skins for what you get in the Battle Pass. So from what I saw, you're gonna have a legendary Bloodhound skin and the legendary Pathfinder skin. And as for the other skins, for the first tier you get if you buy the Battle Pass, you get a skin for Bangalore, Lifeline, and I believe Octane's gonna be in the first part. If not, one of these skins is gonna be free. It doesn't matter, because after that, then I believe it's Mirage. Mirage has a skin. And yeah, that's all the skins. I got all the skins down. That's good. So just now, I just figured out what's going to be the first tier weapon. And the first tier weapon is going to be the Sentinel. Although it's not new that we had a sniper to kick off the Battle Pass before. Like, this happened in 2 different Battle Passes, which I believe was Season 1 and it was Season 3, where we had the Longbow Reckoner sniper skin. So, with that being said, you know, oh well, we got a good tier 100 skins. So, you know, it's not the end of the world. And as for the skins, the character skins, honestly, I would say, why we need a second Pathfinder skin? We never really had a skin for, like, who can I say? Like, for example, Revenant never really had a legendary skin in the Battle Pass. He had maybe a rare skin in, like, Season 5, but that's about it. We could have had different character skins that could have, you know, made the cut. But with that being said, let's talk about the changes to World's Edge. World's Edge Fortified. So World's Edge has been updated once again. Not like how Season 4 was done, but slightly different. Where for starters, some of the locations that I've seen on the map are kind of taken off the map. So, I have a little picture right here that I can show you guys. Now, as you can see here on this little picture that I've taken, the green represents the areas I'm pretty sure are either going to be changed or removed. And the red represents areas that I'm 100% certain are not really going to change at all completely. And the yellow is basically areas where I'm not too sure, or if I'm not really keen if they're really going to be changing or if they're not. But either way it goes, this is what I think. Well, I might not be accurate on what's going to be changing, what's going to be gone. I at least am certain what's going to be there and on the exact location of where the map is going to be. And on top of the same note of us talking about the map, there's one important thing I want to mention. The train that we all ride and we consider and hold dear to be our beloved train will no longer be a train of the Battlepass. Meaning we're no longer going to be seeing this little train right around our screen on the side of the map anymore. It's a sad and unfortunate stopping, but the new addition to the train is not going to be a movable vehicle, but rather additional covers within inside the cave. So basically choke points that are made to be like little battle spots in case of circles inside the train. Meaning we might have different circles within the map. So which I consider a good thing, rather. So basically, to reiterate what I just said, we're no longer going to have train, and those extra tunnels where the train would go through, they're basically going to turn those into like choke points where people can use them as vantage points to get into a certain like areas and vicinities. Now, while that's cool and all, I am a little bit sad about train. Like, it doesn't make me completely happy that we are getting rid of train, but according to one of the developers in Respawn Entertainment, he stated that they basically removed them only because it served its purpose into being some type of innovative like game driver device, you know? So I guess that's cool for them. Anyways, outside of the maps and the small little updates we're going to have with the map itself, there's one last thing I want to sit down and talk about, and that's going to be the weapons / legends. Now, what I mean by this, simply, it's basically, we're going to talk about the guns, and then I'm going to talk about a legend who might be getting the buff. So, to start things off, let's just talk about this one weapon that is coming to our game, the Volt, which a lot of people are not so familiar with. You might be sitting there like, wait a minute, what the hell is a Volt? Why should we care about this weird looking gun that's in our game? Well, the Volt SMG is basically a mini devotion, but it's also going to replace the R99, which is one of the other things I like to mention. The R99 is now going to be a golden drop weapon, meaning the only way you can get your hands on the R99 is if you were to find it from a drop. Personally, I wouldn't say this would sway me in any way to try to care too much. I mean, you're still gonna get R99. It sucks without like the clip size and the barrel attachment and the stock. I mean, it's better off to be a golden weapon than being fully removed from the game in general. Like, seriously. Outside of the R99 being a drop weapon and the Volt being the newest SMG being added into the roster of guns, we are also getting some word that we might be getting the turbocharger back for our devotion in Havoc. I'm not too sure if the Havoc might have its turbocharger, being that the Havoc and the turbocharger is very, very powerful. However, they might still try to find a way to ease their way into like balancing it out. I'm not too sure on what's going to be told or what's going to be done, but you know, from this image I have here, yeah, there's a chance we're getting that back and the energy mags, which is pretty awesome, I would say. Also, to kind of be on the subject with crafting, so how it kind of works is depending on like the day and the week, you'll see like different items that will appear in the crafting table. Sometimes you'll see items that are still there permanently, which the permanent items are, items you should be able to craft, need them in dire situations. So this is to help people who are like, about to die or put into a scenario that are hard to get out of. Now, with that being said, this crafting system I will try to welcome with open arms as of any other change to Apex Legends. Now, the very last but not least update they need to do for Legends, which according to what I heard, Bangalore is supposed to be getting an update, or should I say a buff. Anyways, my bangs needs to come back out here in the winning percentages, being that she's not doing so hot these days. Anyways, Amita or Arnetta, however they phrase it, because it's hard for me to read the sign for her name. Anyways, she's said to be getting a buff maybe within this season or in mid-season, somewhere around this time. But I hope it's somewhat similar to the same treatment as what they're giving Rampart, where she has the ability to reload faster and to have a higher capacity for LMGs. Now, the same thing should be done with Bangalore, except it's not for LMGs, but rather for an assault rifle. So basically, she can have more ammo and reload faster with assault rifles, which will give her better replayability. Now, with this said, this is all it for what I have to say for Apex Legends. Now, thanks for watching, like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.